Hey guys, Keith Fellows here, field staff member of Cervicide. Trying to get pretty good with my recurve. It's Bear Grizzly, and I'm shooting gold tip, traditional looking arrows with 100 grain Magnus stingers. And we're going to see how close I can get to a green bell pepper at 20 yards. So if I can get within probably an inch of it each way, I'll feel pretty confident to go out and shoot a doe at 20 yards with it. So I got all this corn on here because what I'm gonna do is I'm hunting a cornfield, and I'm gonna try sitting right off of the main trail inside of the corn, about maybe 10 yards inside. So that way there I can try to get right up close and personal. That way there's no questions. I'm on the ground with them, and hopefully I can get it done. So let's see how good I do. That one came off a little weird there. I guess that's a good time to mention when you're wearing gloves, make sure your fingertips are all the way up in there, because if not, it will make a difference. That was the one right there, guys. I didn't go through the pepper, but I will show you where it's at in line. Take a look at that. Pretty damn close there. Although I got really close to that pepper at 20 yards, guys, I really need to practice more before I'm willing to let an arrow fly at a deer. So it's really important that you set those limitations for yourself in stone before you go out to the field, because if not, you might try to push a shot that you yourself just really aren't ready for. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, I'm hunting in a cornfield, and realistically I'm trying to get like 10 yards, so that way there's no questions. So I feel real comfortable 10 yards, and probably even 15. I need to practice a little more at 20, but always try to practice for the shots you think you're going to make in the field. So like I said, I'm in a cornfield, I'm sitting on the ground, so I'm going to try shooting right off my knee here, because realistically this is how I'm going to look if a doe comes in that cornfield and I get ready to shoot. As you can see, I got real close to that pepper again. Realistically, that pepper is probably about the size of a heart. So if I just aim at the lungs, it'll be pretty close. All right. It's really important that you practice those shots that you think you might take in the field. If you think you're going to get a shot from your knee and you've only ever shot standing upright, then you're really going to risk missing that shot because you're not comfortable in that position. Same thing if you think you're going to hunt from a ground blind, but you've never shot your bow out of a chair. It's way different than standing stationary. So practice those shots that you think you might take. Alright guys, I don't always recommend shooting through, obstacles like that, but like I said, I'm hunting in a cornfield. There's corn stalks. I'm not going to bust them all down because then that leaves me open. So I'm going to practice shooting through the steps of this ladder as if it were corn stalks that I'm hiding right behind. Again, another shot from the knee. So make sure your hands clear the obstacle. Oh, right through the pepper, guys. Right through it. Whew. I wish the camera was facing the other way, but I absolutely nailed that one right through the middle. Go ahead, take a look at that. I think it's safe to say that if I can get within 10 yards, within 15 yards of a good doe, she's gonna be toast. Aim small, miss small, guys. When it comes to shooting traditional recurve, don't try to hit the bullseye right off as soon as you pick it up. Just try to hit the target. And then, tape a paper plate to it that's like 12 or 14 inches around. Try to get 3 or 4 arrows in it every time. Once you're consistently doing that, pin a solo cup to your target. Try to get within an inch of that every time. Once you do that, try to get it in the cup. Or, like I'm doing inside of a bell pepper. Because that's realistically the size of a heart. So practice, practice, practice. That's all that's going to make you better. Don't get discouraged because it's tough. And if you can do it, good for you. It is tough to do. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps somebody out.